So hello, my name is Supashai Saksing Sakun, and I've been studying IR for the past 2 years. The reason behind choosing IR in my career path is due to the fact that the world's becoming more globalized and we need more connections throughout the world. In the world of diplomacy in Thailand, I feel that there is a lack of people that have a good proficiency in good English, good levels of communication, and solid background, which here in MUIC you get to learn the aspects of that. And with me being able to learn all these things, I may be able to apply it into different sectors of my future jobs as well, whether that be in diplomacy itself or in other aspects of business and anything else. So far in my journey of studying international relations here at MUIC, I've learned different aspects of diplomacy that's required around the world, and also being able to connect the different cultures, different societies, and how to communicate with them, how to operate with them. In addition to all of this, we've learned theories, the backgrounds, experiences that's been seen in history, how to prevent conflicts, how to stop and possibly negotiate conflicts and cool them down, resulting in peace. And in addition to all of this, peace corporations, international organizations such as European Union or the United Nations, we need all of this to become much more stronger and influential in the world today. As I said before, the world's becoming more globalized. We need these corporations to have access to the most remote areas. And with people being more interested in the world of international relations, we get different aspects within it, where this allows different modes of communication with these people in the different areas, different methods. And also, I've learned to possibly be more open in my mindset as to how do I negotiate in different terms. So for this question, I feel that the whole purpose of IR, especially when you're learning it, you have to be on point, you have to be recent on your facts, you have to be always learning on what is going on around the world. You can't stop. If you have that pause of a moment, you're not going to go anywhere in this field, because with this constant learning, you're able to adapt your skill set and also use it in other aspects of life, whether that be talking to other people or even basic modes of just knowing the reasons behind how people are behaving due to the possible issues in their own community or backgrounds that they have, and why are they treated in such a way. I've been able to use this to my advantage and been able to talk to people in more of their personal world and how are they dealing with their issues at the moment. So in classrooms in general, I feel that throughout the university or even any education sector, you have to be able to be aware that every professors are different. They have different ways of operating, different ways of talking, different ways of what they expect from you. So in my personal experience, I feel that I've been able to catch what they want from me and be able to expand on that and get a much more closer relation to them in order to take the most advantage of my courses here in IRGA. And this classroom, I feel that it allows people who are proactive to be themselves, but also pull out people who are not, in order to be more socialized, express their opinions, and also push them to the edge until the point where they're forced to talk, where if they're not gonna get that score or get that advantage from the course itself. In terms of the IRGA events here, I feel that it's an opportunity that everyone should take advantage of. The heads of our faculty have called the many famous diplomats from powerful countries. Recently, the invitation from the German ambassador, I've had a personal conversation with him, and that is something that you wouldn't really get in any other division or even any other areas of the world without having to go through that formal process of, you needing to get a visa. Then you can go to have interaction with them, and that probably won't even get to the point where you are conversing on personal terms. In addition to all of this, IRGA events are organized in such a way that they're quite frequent, and if you can't make it to one, try your best to make it to another, and you won't regret the fact that you've possibly sacrificed your break time or your time at home in order to get this experience. Sometimes your professor would encourage you to go instead of coming to class because there's a reason behind it. You have to be able to connect with how the real world is operating and know the reality of how things are working, the actual communication straight from the source rather than from these third-party news articles or other sources that you may get your information from. IRGA, your future begins now.